el reggae que empieza a sonar. Va de Vilcabamba hasta las orillas del mar. Este es el reggae que empieza a sonar. Va de Vilcabamba hasta las orillas del mar. Lleva el mensaje de hermandad y sanación. Curremos a la pacha, derrumbemos Babilón. Lleva el mensaje de hermandad y sanación. Curremos a la tierra, derribemos Babilón. Unidos de los brazos, tablemos esta canción. Juntos todos.
Hello beautiful family of Alegria TV, welcome once again
to another episode of Alegria, here where we continue to breathe into our greatness. And today we have a great show to offer you.
Yeah, we want to share the joy, the light that we have created and experienced through this traveling around Europe, have been in many countries with hundreds of people sharing the seminars and the retreats of the Pranic consciousness movement around the world. And we invite you to receive some of the light that we are sharing, so you can nourish.
The Akahi Summer Tour 2012 began in San Francisco, California, with a group of divine beings from all over the world, mostly Canada, United States, Argentina, South America. And here this family created a beautiful catapult, seed of love, for the rest of the tour to be so fantastic. Next we traveled to Sedona.
This really is the evolution of this teaching. Akahi's been bringing in something new that's here for all of us, and so that we can truly step into our mastery, truly step into our light, and live that light and share that light with humanity. I've done quite a few things, and this is it. This is all it needs to be now. It's just to be and to allow love, allow the light to shine, and just spread it and live and be enjoyed in peace.
I had to admit, when I heard about this, I was skeptical, like anybody else would be, but it's so real, it's amazing. Just to go all day, not be hungry, totally satisfied, it's shocking, absolutely shocking. Can't wait to go home and share this with everyone.
What we learn from Akahi and what we learn from each other. But what Akahi embodies is truthfully the first time I've seen unconditional love embodied in one human being. And I've been around the block, and this is so subtle, so easy, so profound, so God-given. I believe this is truly the teaching of the new age of humanity. And I encourage anyone who has a spark in their heart to come to this 8-day process. And I love you. And I love you. And I love everyone, and I even love myself. Thank you.
This process is about many things. For me, it was about raising the consciousness. I've been in search for raising my consciousness, the meaning of a lot of things in life. And here I learned to let go of old traumas, learned to love. That's the biggest thing. I've learned that consciousness, in my opinion, is love. Love is the basis of everything. And if you're going to be happy, you got to love.
Just the shedding of all the things that I've been working on for so many years, from just to shed away and to be gone, it's just amazing, just absolutely amazing. There were so many one-liners that were just such high vibrational nuggets of truth that just went right to your soul and lit it up. And the process was easy. I mean, I didn't hear one tummy growl the whole time. And it was effortless. And we've arrived at a different state of being. Like a quantum leap in our ascension. It's truly miraculous. The best day of my life. This is totally amazing. And every one of them, thank you. Thank you for your support. Anybody who's watching this, just know that there's great love and great power for you here. I learned how unwanted ideas relate to karma and bring you karma, and when you get rid of the unwanted ideas, it frees your karma from even past lives and into this life in a chain. And this is invaluable. And I really thank you for that. And then the second part of the process is to learn to value oneself. And that is amazing.
I've never felt better in my entire life. And I'm whole again. Mind, body, and soul. With a bright light to shine. I'm so thankful.
When I first saw Akahi on TV, I fell in love. How can you not fall in love with someone who is such a radiant being of love? And Akahi brought all of that here to us this entire week, non-stop, flooding us with love, flooding us with light, encouraging us at every step, teaching us how to trust ourselves, giving every tool that a master has lived by onto us, so we realize that we have always been masters too. So I'd like to thank you, Akahi, for helping us all, for helping humanity, myself, and all of us to return once again to that source of divine love that's in our heart, where we allow our inner self to fall in love with us, giving ourselves permission to love ourselves back. Beautiful gift that you've given to this world. So many. Thank
you. Este es el reggae que empieza a sonar. Va de Vilcabamba hasta las orillas del mar. Este es el reggae que empieza a sonar.
After Sedona, we went to Paris, where we arrived and went directly to Perpignan, which was our destination to share the 8-day process here in France. Infinitely divine masters, beings of light, accompanied this process. The development, the evolution of humanity was so clear, so precise. Sparks of light, of love, family, divine family. We enjoyed fresh organic fruits from France, our beautiful son Inti was able to play with this fantastically diverse and musical family. Here we shared with over 100 people. From France, we took the train to Holland, the Netherlands, where we shared a magically fantastic weekend of pranic consciousness and the divine creative vortex. Here, over 150 people accompanied us in this weekend. Consciousness was expanded, the womb wisdom was implanted, the pranic synchronicity also aligned in each being who shared with us. Here, creating and spiraling in the mandalas of life.
Derrama tu alegría, cada paso es bendición. Cuerpo de luz tú eres, eleva tu vibración. Derrama tu alegría, cada paso es bendición.
After Holland, we went to Sweden, to Stockholm, where we would share the 8-day process in the archipelago outside of the capital, Stockholm. Here we shared a beautiful conference in a park, and afterwards took a boat to this divine island.
I had a lot of experience in breathing techniques and in fasting, and I also done the 7 days of the 21 days process. And so I know a lot about fasting and not drinking during 7 days, and I know that's possible. And I've also done a lot of ascension practice, but these 8 days with Akahi and Camila here in Sweden has been one of the most fabulous experiences I ever had. So this has been a great step into this new and infinite way of my life. So thank you.
Derrumbemos Babilón, lleva el mensaje de hermandad y sanación. Juremos a la tierra, derribemos Babilón. Unidos de los brazos cantamos esta canción, juntos todos los pueblos en un solo corazón.
I have not been eating or drinking for 3 whole days. And it's not a limitation, it's a liberation. And it's not about not eating, it's about emptying. Just letting go so something else can come in. And it's not in any way the way you expect it to be. It's 10 times better. No, 1,000,000 times than what you expect it to be, because it's beyond anything that we know about or that we have experienced before. And now that the 8 days are finished, I am still a human being. I am not a perfect human, but I am a perfect being. And I can trust that being now. I know that I can trust it. I know that I have the wisdom in me, and that's all I need. And the process has given me total and utter joy.
the way in which Camila and Akahi are doing this, there is so much love in the process and so much freedom. It just makes it very easy. Freedom inside you, of not being limited anymore to things where you thought were really necessary, but they are not. So just opens the whole world of possibilities for me.
It is not just wonderful, it is so joyful, it is happiness. I feel liberated, and now there is a unity in me, so my soul and body can work together with the universe and create what is needed.
A feeling of unity with the universe, which I, before this, sometimes had in, what's it in English, just a few seconds or so, but never really grasped and could hold onto or be into. And now it's like a permanent state of peacefulness and joy and integrity.
And from Sweden, a magical journey to Bristol, where we would share the 8-day process here in the UK, expanding the seeds of love to this fabulous island full of green, full of open hearts and masters waiting to rediscover their inner mastery. The 7th day of our process, we were led to enjoy a new experience, the first outing all together as a family, where we visited the crop circles in England, in Avebury. Here we were led to the perfect crop circle.
Today, radiating infinite love from this sacred crop circle in the United Kingdom. We have come here on our 7th day of the 8-day process to the perfect circle just brought us here. We planned to go somewhere else, and the path so divinely led us to this circle, representing the exact amount of people who have been participating in the process and showing us the power of intention. There are so many ways to interpret these crop circles and these expressions of life. But here in the Pranic consciousness, we can recognize that these are expressions of the divinity, the source of life, of light, creating and sending us messages of love, encoded consciousness, different messages that it wants us to receive and resonate with our being. When we recognize that we are light, we understand that everything that is light in creation. We can find many ways to try to explain it, but in the end, it is simply the universe co-creating, sending messages of love. We are here as a beautiful family. Here, the Rainbow Sunshine family continues to grow. This time in the UK with beautiful, beautiful beings, awakening and accepting, embracing their mastery. divine. We are family. We are love, and we are one. The universe is showing this to us all the time. All we have to do is permit, allow for these messages to be received by us. We are here. Aho.
Aho.
Thank you, universe, for bringing us to this magical, beautiful place.
Thank you.
We closed our summer world tour around Europe in Paris, enjoying some divine days in our lovely city. Returning then to San Francisco, where from here we continue radiating the best of ourselves to the world. With infinite gratitude and joy and love in our hearts, say thank you to all of you divine beings who have accompanied this journey, this tour, who have opened your hearts to be part of these seeds being planted, refining humanity with every breath.
We are one. With every breath, I am the air that you breathe. You are the air that I'm breathing now, and are eternally connected in this field of consciousness that is leading us to our perfect state, breath by breath. And we are here allowing this beautiful synchronicity with the universe that we are. Thank you. Many teachings have been received from this travel, and it's beautiful.
And for our fall tour, we will be going back to Europe, this time to Switzerland and Holland, and then back to San Francisco in November.
And now from the crop circles in Avebury, England, the affirmation of today. I am the life of the universe, sustaining every breath of my joy. I breathe the love I am.
The life of the universe, sustaining my breath, my joy.
I breathe the love that I am.
Divine mastery manifested. Here in this process we have been 12 people and led to this perfect crop circle with 12 beautiful circles representing the masters that we are in infinite expansion, in infinite love, sustaining the joy and the life of the universe. We are family, we are love, we are one. Thank you for accompanying us on this wonderful journey of Alegria. We are happy to have you here as always with us, and we invite you to join us on our upcoming events. We will be returning to Europe, to Switzerland and Holland in October, and also San Francisco in November. So stay updated on our Facebook page and our website, and here radiating the best and most luminous love to all of you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Lleva el mensaje de hermandad y sanación. Curremos a la pacha, derrumbemos Babilón. Lleva el mensaje de hermandad y sanación. Curemos a la tierra, derribemos Babilón.